Okay, hello all you crazy people out there. My name is Dragonite and welcome back to Pokemon Sword. I did not mean to run into you. I am recording this for a second day in a row, which is unusual for me. Since when do I play video games 2 days in a row? It's very nice though, because for once this game is fresh in my mind when I sit down to play it. Alright. Actually, I might have done that a long time ago in the beginning of this game when it first came out, but whatever. Leon, he's creating a spectacle, I see. A wild Dynamax what? There's a wild Dynamax Pokemon here. That's unusual. Okay, did one of those power spot things just erupt out of the ground? Hop, what are you doing? Drago! Knight. I'm still doing that. I prefer to be called Drago in text, but when spoken out loud, it sounds a little weird. You know what I mean? Yeah, sure. Alright, what was the loud noise? You're here, so I presume you got a closer look at it than I did. You don't know either. There was a huge surge of red light and wild Pokemon just started Dynamaxing around me. Brazen as you like. That's rude of them. I cannot read a word of that, but that's Leon standing next to one of those Pissimian things. No, Pissimian, what's the rock cat thing with the beard? That looks like it has rabies. Yeah, Lee. Did I mention this before? Because if not, I want to mention this. Lee's a bit of a Mary Sue. Has anybody else gotten that feeling? I can't remember if I mentioned that earlier or not. Lee and his Charizard took down the Dynamax Pokemon in the blink of an eye. You knew Lee was strong, but this really makes you appreciate how great he is, huh? Let's go meet with him, Dragonite. He should be at Hammerlocke Stadium. Okay, those are two cat and dog things that I've seen before. Oh my god, that's, normal. I was just thinking I wanted to go back and start playing Nier Automata again. Oh wait, was that there before? I thought that was the site of the explosion, and like there was a massive gorge in the ground. Wasn't that just a regular hill earlier in the game? Is that a... Alright, who knows? I'll go back and look at the video to see what it looked like later. We need to go to Hammerlocke, though. That's a bomb mushroom. And... no matter how many times I say it, every time I say bomb mushroom, like B-A-L-M, like the item, I think bomb mushroom, like B-O-M-B, like kaboom. Okay. Lee, you'd better have some good explanation for this. By the way, I wanted to look at the map. Mostly because, where have I been? I've looped out this way, right? I've come out this way. That's where the weird pink fairy gym later was. And there's still this up here in the middle. So it looks like, oh no, that was the ice gym arena. That's not a new place to go. I guess this is, the grand finale area, huh? The side of the Elite Four. There's still Route 10. There's, Windon. Windon is a very big area, huh? Also, because I said I was going to do this, I looked at it on my own, but I did not show it on recording. Piers' card, number 61. I can't read a signature. Are the signatures... You don't have a signature on there. Are the signatures written on the, like, in the weird, funny letters that you see on signage in this game? That could potentially be an Nessa in English characters. Rose, that looks somewhat like a rose. Most of the other ones look like nothing, though. Which I have to wonder about. Alright, enough of that. Do I get to fight the gym? Do I need healing? I probably don't need healing. I'm pretty sure I healed after I fought the last gym. Yep, okay. I do not need healing. Instead, I will hop on my trusty bicycle. And, move along a little bit more quickly. Alright. Okay, there's those two idiots. 3 idiots. No offense, I just call everyone an idiot. Well, if it isn't Dragonite, I'm expecting nothing less from you and your Charizard, Leon. You took down all the Dynamax Pokemon in no time at all. I wanted to help. That sounds like free experience points. Well, I am the unbeatable champion after all, but what's going on here? Yeah, he really is a bit of a Mary Sue.
Hey.
An overflowing red light. Pokemon Dynamaxing without a power spot. Yeah, but why? I'm not sure. What's going on? That red light could suddenly appear again at any time, and we'd have no way of knowing. Being able to predict such things is part of a scientist's work. Grandma! The chairman called me. He wanted to know all about the red light's relationship to the Dynamax phenomenon. Did the chairman know anything? Not worth my time. The chairman's all wrapped up in fretting over the future of our energy, apparently. He's left everything to that executive lady. We just don't have enough data. That's why I wanted to ask you to start looking into things, Sonia. You do know more than anyone about the darkest day, after all. Are you saying that the red light and the darkest day are connected? I just developed the biggest urn to yawn and stretch right there, and I don't know why. It's the middle of the day. I shouldn't be tired. Hey, do you reckon there's anything we can do to help out? Be a bit more decisive, will you? Yeah, we'll help. This is a Pokemon game. This is all about helping. I think. Thanks, I appreciate the thought. But all I could ever ask of you would be that you draw me in the greatest final match ever. I'll do my part to make sure that to make that happen by keeping everybody's future safe. Just look at that smile! Leon, you're such a Chad. So you just keep on doing your part by winning your way through the gym challenge. Right, of course. You're the unbeatable champion after all. Hop, shut up! Alright. Grandma, there's something I want to look into. You'll help me, right? Naturally. Looks like we all know what we need to do. So you two, clear the gym challenge so we can meet again at the Champion Cup. Alright, do I get to go beat up Rayhan now or whatever? I know what I need to do, alright. Defeat Piers once and for all. You're off to Hammerlocke Stadium, yeah, Dragonite? Rayhan's a tough nut to crack. Alright, so I may want to be careful with that. I have been swapping things in and out of my team fairly regularly, and as a result, I've got two Pokemon that aren't in, like, the greatest combative shape. There's Camarasaurus Rex, and there's Roly-Poly, who's not evolved. If I had to guess against the Dragon type, Steve could just sit there all day and take hits for basically ever. Alright, I'll see how that goes. Smorg. I didn't really get that much time to check out what Smorg could do in battle in that last gym leader because he went down in one hit. Again. Yeah, I do wanna give you a bit more of a chance. Your attack and special attack aren't as high as I thought they were, though. Like, this guy's attack is greater than Smorg's attack. Huh. Alright, well, I'm going to go... Is there anything I want to do? Alright. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, so this is my team now. I have Wrigley in place of Centiskorch. I'm sorry, Centiskorch, but you are just not performing all that well. And Wrigley has better moves anyway. Smorg is still here. Smorg is holding the Wise Glasses. Power up special attacks a little bit. Camarasaurus Rex is just there to gain levels, at least for now. Steve is Steve, and I don't need to do anything to Steve, and Steve is never going to leave my party. Ulbrich... I don't think Ulbrich has changed either. You have the Muscle Band, though. Did you have that before? Did I give that to you just now? I might have. Roly-Poly has the Assault Vest. I'm not expecting this to be too hard to evolve. My sister was using one of the D20 bugs, and she obtained it fairly early on. And she didn't mention having to do anything obtuse to get it to evolve, so I assume that's just level. And I should be able to do that shortly. Anyway, you have the Assault Vest because the thing just looks visually defensive, and I want to capitalize on that. And as for moves, I don't think I taught anybody any new training moves or records or anything like that, technical machines, except for Wrigley, who now has acrobatics over double kick. Wrigley is not part fighting type, even though he kind of looks like he should be. And acrobatics, double power if you're not holding an item. I am not holding an item currently. U-turn is still there, Pyro Ball is still there, Headbutt is well, I haven't replaced it with anything better. Wrigley's speed is decent, so I should be able to have the, I should be able to go first in, enough cases. Okay. Oh, one more thing I want to do. Because I can never remember to do this while I'm actually in the screen, is, switch out Smorg out front. Like I said, I want to give Smorg some more chances in battle to actually show off what he can do, because Smorg hasn't really gotten a chance to do that much recently. Okay. Rayhan is too strong. I read that in my head in an Arnold Schwarzenegger voice for some reason. Some Pokemon aren't affected by weather changes. That's my cell phone. Shut up, cell phone. I'm trying to play video games. Only authorized personnel are allowed to take the lift down to the power plant. Okay, I'm sure we won't be going there at any point during the story. Grass types tend to not be influenced by changes in weather. Is that new? By that, do you mean they don't take damage from sand or hail or anything? Is that new? They used to. Or do you mean something else? Does changing weather... What types? Steel types. Yes, they're immune to sandstorm. Does changing weather affect battle now? In addition to just there being weather like sun or rain or whatever? I'm not here to buy. I bought a lot of stuff recently. Uniform shops. Since I have more money than I know what to do with, should I just... Should I just, like, buy all the uniforms? Alright, whatever. I was never good at saving. That's not entirely true. I'll throw money at the Steam sales, like, once a year, but that's about it. I need 54,000 Poké Dollars to get the last 3, and that's okay. I am done shopping for now. Do I need to change into the appropriate uniform? I don't even know what uniform I was wearing earlier. Because a level ball. They are full of surprises. Oh my god. I saw at least one Mr. Ball running around at MagFest in January. I think there might have been a couple, but it's admittedly a little bit hard to tell who's who when they're all wearing massive identical balls on their head. Rayhan! Or Gym Guy, or whoever you are. You're the, how many sides is that? I think that's an icosahedron. Let me, can I get you to turn around to count? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's an icosahedron.
Hey.
So calling you the D20 bug isn't incorrect. Hammerlocke Gym. You bet I'm ready. Alright, so the changing rooms. What uniform am I getting into? The dragon one is the one I want. I think that's fire. Am I wearing fire? I guess that's good enough. Dragon's kind of like fire. And also I like Cinderace. Wait, what? Why did I walk away? What just happened? Oh. Okay, so I did I have to walk? That was a really long loading screen. Was that a loading screen? How many gym challenges are left? Not even 10, eh? Alright then, Dragonite! Time to explain to the great Rayhan's mission. The Rayhan's great gym, whatever he said. The rules are simple. All you've got to do is defeat 3 trainers that I personally trained in double battles. The gym challenge is meant to be, well, challenging, wouldn't you say? Naturally, there aren't too many gym challengers who make it this far. And that's why I provide a format where you can really show off the brilliant combinations of you and your Pokemon to be capable of. Alright, is that really it? That's probably more than enough of me. Time for someone else to take the spotlight. Come on, Sebastian, you're first. Is this really it? There's no gimmick? The gimmicks are corny, but I did like them. Some more than others. The one with the dowsing machine was a little infuriating, but I for the most part, I liked them. Alright, you're talking about power. Is that hinting at the power plant that we're standing over, or is that just the best word that writers thought was... whatever. Alright, Sliggoo and Pelipper. Pelipper is not, in fact, a dragon. Sliggoo is. For whatever unknown reason. Okay, so we're going to be talking about weather now. Nothing happened when you when you brought the weather into play, so I assume that there's no like new mechanic relating to weather. Okay. Sliggoo is very especially defensive, so I will do my best to hit you with a oh, Tailwind. I will do my best to hit Sliggoo with something that isn't a special type attack. That is a... oh, okay, that's gonna suck. Please. Alright, thanks, Wrigley. Smorg is going to use Dark Pulse. Wrigley is going to switch the heck on out of here. Smorg can do that again. Yeah, Smorg can do that again. Wrigley, I would U-turn, except you have the Tailwind, and I really don't want to deal with the Tailwind. What's your special defense look like? You have the Assault Vest, so that helps. Oh my god. That's like, okay, fine. Nothing times 1.5 is still nothing. Steve. Hopefully it won't be too long until that thing evolves. I may have made this gym battle a lot more difficult than I needed to be by bringing it along at the last minute, but we'll see. That's a critical hit. It's a little annoying. Smorg is going to use Dark Pulse. This is straightforward enough. And Wrigley gained a level. Roly-Poly didn't really get any closer to gaining a level, but that's okay. Steve is going to get some HP back from the leftovers, and Steve has also almost gained a level. Let's see. Do I have a priority move? I don't believe I have a priority move. No. Alright, well, that's okay. Ooh, is Retaliate only 5 power points? I thought it had 10. Guess it's only 5. Alright, well, whatever that was, you can do that. Retaliate should be enough to take you down, I think, because nobody, and I mean nobody, can stand in the face of Steve and live to tell about it. Alright, so Steve didn't gain a level, Camarasaurus gained a level, and that's the battle. Okay. I hope the next battle doesn't involve rain. Do I want to narrate these, or do I want to speed them up? These aren't boring, but I also don't want to be hung up on these forever. Okay, so I can rock around. I will get the chance to heal between fights, and I don't have to do this in a gauntlet style. Let me find my super potions, because we are this late in the game, and super potions are still relevant. Okay, so I took the somewhat unconventional strategy of putting the bug in the 2 slot. In double battles, it's important to figure out what role each of your opponent's Pokemon play. What is that supposed to tell me? And the reason for that, Camilla, the reason for that is that Ninetales and Turtonator. Is Turtonator part dragon? Oh, that's another one that I kind of want to go back to using on my team is Nip Nip. Roly-Poly is going to be switched out anyway, and I believe by being in as part of the fight, you still get more experience points than just sitting on the sidelines. Okay, so that means Steve is not going to come in because Steve's ability makes him take extra damage from fire. Wrigley is a fire type, so Wrigley should take that a little bit better. And Ninetales is going to use Flamethrower on Wrigley, I'm sure. Yep. Alright. Do you have Drought? Are you a Drought Ninetales? Is that your hidden ability? Did I see that? Because the theme of this gym seems to be weather. You're going to use Rock Tomb. Please don't. Okay, I'm sorry, Wrigley. Yeah. Unfortunate. Okay, well, Wrigley's speed fell. This is a... Spirit Break is not very effective. It's a lower base power than Dark Pulse anyway. Okay, so on the assumption that you're not going to use a fire type move on a fire type, I'm going to bring in Steve and stall for at least a little while. This is the sort of situation where having Protect would probably be good. Ninetales is going to use Flamethrower again. Okay, tanking abilities are a little bit not quite so good when you have an extra weakness. Okay, Turtonator flinched at least. Turtonator... Steve is dozing off. What? You suck. Steve, don't doze off. What's your ability? Hang on. I'm switching out again, but I also want to know... What's your ability? Your ability is Frisk. Why are things dozing off? Do I need to play with them in Pokemon Camp more often or something? Anyway. Let's Ulbricht's a steel type, but Ulbricht's pretty defensive as well. So if Steve was able to take a fire type, I imagine Ulbricht will. Unnerve. I don't believe any of you have berries. What are you doing? You're protecting. Oh, that's a shell trap. Okay, that's one of the, yeah, that's a protecting move. Yeah, you took that about as well as Steve did. Oh, shell trap didn't. What was the effect of shell trap then? In that case, I do not know. S'more gained a level. Camarasaurus and Wrigley almost did. Let's see. I'm actually going to use False Surrender on Ninetales because Ninetales is more physically defensive. I'm not too concerned about Ulbricht gaining experience, but okay. If he was to go first, I would have just U-turned on out to do a little bit of damage. It's not that U-turn is super effective or anything, or even normally effective, but little damage is always better than no damage. Okay. Ninetales is also fast. That's worth bearing in mind. Electric Ice. I am not going to have an Electric Ice type out against a Fire type, I think. Exactly how fast is Ninetales? Can I headbutt you to death? Also, I'm glad I'm narrating this because this is not a straightforward battle, and it's giving me plenty of things to say. All right, Wrigley is faster. I will attempt to flinch. Nope. All right. Also, is Permaweather back? I'm pretty sure that was more than 5 turns. If Permaweather's back, that would be really interesting. I've been vocal in the past about liking Permaweather. Alright, Wrigley will not be gaining any experience there, unfortunately, but that is the battle. Camarasaurus and Roly-Poly gained a level. And we shall see if there are any evolutions in store here. Okay. Yep, there's an evolution. Roly-Poly's evolving. And there is a blip bug. No, it already was a blip bug. That's a Dottler. Alright, and I'm pretty sure there's one more after that. I'll be interested in seeing what your stats went up to. Roly-Poly learned Reflect, which is good to have. Light Screen. Oh, that's also good to have. Cool. Confusion. Is the gym leader battle going to be a double? Is this going to be a Tate and Lisa remix of sorts? They're well earned. I got through that without item spammage too, which is cool. The last trainer, Aria. Okay. Firstly though, what are your stats? Your stats are higher. With the assault vest, your special defense is a respectable 128. Or so. Which is well, that matches up against, for example, Steve decently well. And I am under the impression that there is another Pokemon coming after Dottler. Let's see, I need to heal. Okay, there we go. And Aria. A double battle. Do you combine the strength of 2 Pokemon to push through, or do you have one of them support the other? Usually that. Let me see what your strategy is. It would be immensely helpful, though, I have to say, if one of my Pokemon didn't get ganged up by the entirety of the fight, though, but... Abomasnow and Hakamo. Okay, that is an Alola Pokemon. Hakamo. Snow Warning. Alright, Hakamo is indeed a dragon. Let's see, I'm going to Dark Pulse. No, in fact, Fairy is super effective on Dragon, so that would be a wise thing to do. I'm going to super effective the Hakamo. And I'm going to set up, I think, Light Screen? I know what... Oh, yeah, that's a thing. Oops. In that case, Wrigley is going to take care of the Abomasnow, hopefully quickly. Being 4 times super effective and that sort of thing. Alright. But the screens, though, I forgot I had the Assault Vest on already. And I shouldn't have. Noble Roar. That sounds like a stat-lowering move. That did indeed lower my physical attack. And my special attack. That's annoying. Alright, thank you and good night. At least I don't have to contend with you for any longer. Roly-Poly gained some experience. Wrigley gained the level finally. And Aurora Veil, I think that's an ice move? Oh no, that's a defense move, okay. Which may be ice type, but it's not damaging. Alright. You just have to assume that anything to do with Aurora is an ice type, right? That's just how these things work. Pyro Ball. Actually, that would be a bit overkill, and I want to conserve the power points. Acrobatics should be more than enough. It's already super effective. Alright, that did half. Unfortunately. Dark Pulse. Maybe flinch you? No? You're gonna use Icy Wind. Lower my speed. Alright, well, if that's the worst you can do, I'm not concerned at all. Okay, Smorg. Smorg. Oh, that was a critical hit. I was going to say, your defenses aren't that low, are they? But, critical hits, extra 30% damage and... yeah. Okay. In that case, we're just going to do the same thing a second turn. And that did 2/3 to the Abomasnow on the first go-round, so I see no reason why it shouldn't, there we go. Acrobatics on its own was enough. Camarasaurus Rex gets another level, Roly-Poly does not, unfortunately. Gym Leader Arya. Okay. There was no level in there, so if there's another evolution, I won't get to see it until later. I'm going to remove the Assault Vest. I do have a Light Clay. Held item. Open my bag. Where's my Light Clay? Here's my Light Clay, and given that I now have dual screens on Roly-Poly, that may come in more handy than the other one. Alright, I'm going to take 2 seconds to heal, and I am now healed up to full, and I'm going to take on this gym leader in the next part. So, my name is Dragonite, this has been Pokemon Sword, I hope you all enjoyed that. In the next part, Gym Leader Rayhan, the 8th and final Gym Leader of Galar. I will see you all later.